Okay, so this is my trade recap for Monday. I had a small win today, despite the fact that it was a pretty mid day. At first, I was looking for shorts on gold, as during Asia we had a big move to the upside. Then we pretty much consolidated all throughout London session. Then pre-market New York, we rallied, took out Asia highs. We then broke, we had a 5-minute change in starter delivery. I wasn't looking to take this trade though. Then during pre-market New York, we rallied again, took out the highs, and I took this short off of the 1 minute. We swept the previous high at market open, then we had a 1 minute change in starter delivery, so I went short. However, price wasn't moving very well. It started forming this area of consolidation, so that's a sign that it wants to go higher, and in order to do that, it would have to sweep the lows. So I just put my take profit here on these lows, and I got out. Well, first of all, here I de-risked by 50%. So I was risking. I think I was negative 80 here on the trade, and then here I made like 100. Yeah. And then the other trade was on Nasdaq. It was also shorts, as we pretty much done the same thing on Nas and S&P, except we didn't rally as much during Asia session, but we pretty much just consolidated all throughout the day. Then pre-market New York, we rallied, and yeah, coming into New York, we swept the previous highs on both S&P and Nasdaq. However, S&P swept these highs as well and then went down, and Nasdaq didn't, so you had a bearish SMT here. So I had my entry on I think yeah, on the 50% mark of this fair value gap. Again, this just wasn't moving very well. Here I had a partial here for 50%. However, as you can see, it didn't. It missed it by like 3 points. So here when it had a change in starter delivery, I just decided to exit out of the position. I mean, I'm not too upset about this, because I think I traded this Nasdaq pretty well. I could have done a lot better on gold. I think I should have been more patient with my entry, because if I was a bit more patient, waited like 2-3 more minutes, and maybe traded on the 3-minute or the 3 or 5-minute, yeah, then I would have seen this consolidation start to form, and I wouldn't entered that position in the first place, and I wouldn't have to take that risky trade in the first place, despite the fact that I did, make $20 on it. So yeah, so starting from tomorrow, I'm gonna de-risk heavily, trade with like 10, maybe not even $10 per trade, just so I can really lock in the execution, and to stop having to, well, just trade the execution first, and then once I have the execution on lock, I'm consistently winning trades, then I can start to risk more again. So that's one of the things I'm gonna implement for, well, until I have good execution. Because when I backtest, then I'm profitable. I can consistently profit on, any month, even if it was like 3-4 years ago. And I think that's because I'm not like actually in the moment, and I'm not worried about, well, not worried, just I don't have my account in mind, like the trade, if the balance is gonna go up. I just um execute the strategy in backtest. So that's what I'm gonna try simulate with for the rest of the time until my execution is good. Just trade with like $10. Okay, but yeah, that's about it.